Hi, welcome to SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Subscribe right now, leaving the comments in the comment section, like and share the video as well. Going to be talking about the Royal Rumble 2017 predictions video for you here, going through all the pre-show matches and of course the main card as well. Going to start with the pre-show, and a match that's been changed from the main show to the pre-show is the 6 women's tag team match from SmackDown Live. Of course, I'm talking about Becky Lynch, Naomi and Nikki Bella against Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and of course Mickie James returning. It's going to be an interesting tag team match, this one. I think a lot of rivalries thrown together into one match. It's good to see all the women getting some exposure from the SmackDown Live side of things. I'm thinking though at the moment the heels are probably going to come away with the victory here. Of course, Mickie James, it'll be her first match back in WWE, in the WWE ring as well. Alexa Bliss, the SmackDown Women's Champion, and of course it gives more heat for Natalya to go over in this instance over Nikki Bella before they have a one-on-one match potentially at Elimination Chamber. So I'm going to go for the heels to pick up a victory here and probably Naomi to do the job. Next we'll look at another women's match from the Raw side of things on the kickoff. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. At this point, Sasha Banks does seem that she's fallen off that radar just a little bit, and Nia Jax, they're looking now to really build her up into a strong force. So I'm kind of feeling as well there could be a second victory for the heel side here, because from rumours, if they're suggested correctly, is looking to be a women's fatal four-way match for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania, which involves Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha and Nia. So for Nia to be seen creditable, she's going to have to pick up the victory here, and maybe this could be the first of a couple of matches in the saga. So I think Nia Jax is going to look strong here. Sasha Banks perhaps not 100% going in. I'm going to go for a victory for Nia Jax. Last but certainly not least, going to look at the pre-show, the Raw Tag Team Championships. 2 referees are going to be involved with this match as well. It's going to be Sheamus and Cesaro, the Tag Team Champions, defending against Gallows and Anderson. A feud that I've actually quite enjoyed on the build-up, actually. I'm surprised it's not on the main show. I think would have definitely been good as an opening contest on the main card, but it looks like it's going to be on the kickoff. I'm expecting, now, unfortunately for Gallows and Anderson, that the faces, or certainly face and heel combo with Cesaro and Sheamus, will be picking up the victory, and Gallows and Anderson unfortunately are not going to be picking up those tag team belts as long as they are on the Raw side, unfortunately. Moving on then to the main card, of course, Royal Rumble itself. There's 4 matches, and there's 4 title matches in the start before the Royal Rumble match itself. So let's kick off with the Cruiserweight Championship, which is going to be Rich Swann defending it against Neville. I am loving the Neville character right now. Since he's been put in the 205 situation, the heel turn, he's had more chance just to really expose himself of what a great heel he is on the mic. He's got some great mic work. His in-ring skills are second to none, and he really has actually made 205 actually worth watching, because we still don't know enough about these Cruiserweight characters really, apart from maybe someone like Jack Gallagher. But I'm really big fan of Neville, and I think that WWE are going to kind of use the momentum of Neville to try and elevate the Cruiserweight division a bit further. I think Neville is going to pick up the victory, and of course, yes, the belt might seem like a hot potato once again, but I think that it's the best move for the Cruiserweight division right now to have someone who perhaps has got a bit of name and star power just to hold the top of the division. So Neville to walk away the new Cruiserweight champion. Following this then is the Raw Women's Championship match, which is Charlotte versus Bayley. Going to keep this one short and sweet. I don't believe Bayley is picking up the victory here, because Charlotte has got the undefeated pay-per-view record. It seems to be harped on a little bit, but I think Charlotte is going to find a way to win, perhaps by cheating. This will keep Bayley in the title picture. So expect not a clean victory, but Charlotte to pick up the win nonetheless. Bayley perhaps to win the belt at a later date. I'm expecting at WrestleMania. So throwing that out there here and now, that Bayley will be the champion at WrestleMania, but I think Charlotte is going to walk away with a cheap victory on this pay-per-view. Following this is going to be what potentially could be the best match on the undercard of the Royal Rumble, which would be John Cena going against the WWE Champion AJ Styles, the SmackDown Live side of things for the championship. Now, is John Cena going to walk away with the 16th World title? They've not made such a big deal of it, so it makes me wonder if actually he is going to do it or not. But I kind of feel like in the back of my head all the way through that John Cena was going to win this at this particular event. I think that they do want to make the Royal Rumble a big deal, that he's going to be in front of a big audience here, and I just have this kind of feeling that they're going to try and really elevate these big 4 pay-per-views to start to really mean something. It's not going to all just happen at WrestleMania, and although I believe maybe a tie of Ric Flair's record should happen at WrestleMania, I believe that at the moment that AJ Styles is going to lose, and I think John Cena will win. And if rumours to believe, it perhaps won't be a lengthy title reign for John Cena, but I've got a feeling that John Cena could be walking away with the belt here. I could end up changing my prediction at last minute, but at the moment I'm going to stick with John Cena to win that 16th world title, because I think they need something newsworthy to happen in this event to really make it stand out, and I think this is going to be the moment they're going to do it. Next, then we'll look at the WWE Universal Championship match, which is Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. Chris Jericho, like a sexy pinata, hanging above the ring in a shark cage. It's a no disqualification match, which for me has ruined this match a little bit. It makes me believe that somehow, some way, KO now is going to still win unfairly, whether it's Jericho coming out of the cage. Maybe there could be the mishap and Roman Reigns would actually capitalise and pick up the victory, but I am still kind of believing that KO will find a way to win here. If there was any continuity in the booking, then I would like to see Triple H actually cost Roman Reigns the match. So it's not just Seth Rollins who's costing, it's also Roman, the ex-Shield members, and he doesn't want any of them headlining WrestleMania. I feel that that's kind of the belief that could move to Fastlane, then maybe with Roman Reigns then beating Triple H to get himself into maybe the main event scene to take on Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship in the main event of the card. I think it could have a bit of a good twist on it, and then maybe from there we could link and see what happens. But of course, there is another also alternative that could happen here, is that maybe Triple H could try and get involved, and Seth Rollins could then come and actually make the save, and Roman Reigns could pick up the victory. The more I think about that, maybe the more likely that could be, but I'm going to still stick for now with a Kevin Owens victory, but it wouldn't surprise me to see Triple H and Seth Rollins involved in this match some way and somehow. We're going to move on then to the Royal Rumble match itself. What to expect from this Royal Rumble match? Well, it's probably the most star-studded Royal Rumble for many a year. It's the most unpredictable Royal Rumble for many a year. Let's talk about some of the people maybe that could make surprise entrants. I think perhaps Finn Balor could come into this, because I mean, Finn Balor is expected to have taken a medical this week to see if he was fit for the Rumble. I believe, though, if he's going to be in it, he's going to win it. So that's the only way Finn Balor will enter the Royal Rumble, in my personal opinion. I think Samoa Joe will make his debut for the main roster. I think that's almost certain. I think Ty Dillinger as well will actually make his debut for the main roster as well. Whether he'll be staying on the main roster, I'm not sure, but I think he will be the number 10. If he's not the number 10, my goodness, then that person is going to get booed out of the building. I'm actually fearful the fans actually might hijack the event if Ty Dillinger is not actually the number 10 in the Royal Rumble. So do take heed, WWE. Certainly make it a heel, if not, because otherwise that face is going to have a rough couple of weeks ahead of him, I think. But I think that will happen. I think the Kurt Angle one is kind of likely. I'm aware that Kenny Omega has made his decision as well. Kenny Omega is staying with New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's announced that today. So Kenny Omega will not be in WWE, nor will he be in the Royal Rumble match. That is confirmed. He's staying with New Japan and the Elite. From what I'm understanding as well, is that it's not going to be a multi-year signed deal that he's going to do, but he's looking to stay there for at least another year. So we'll see what happens with Kenny Omega. Maybe in a year's time, maybe he might come to WWE then. But apart from that, I'm going to throw one real surprise entrant out there. I'm going to throw in Gillberg. That's right, the Mickey Take parody of Goldberg back in the Attitude Era of the real skinny Gillberg. And I think that he should be used early in the Royal Rumble, perhaps even along with James Ellsworth as the first to really troll the audience, because WWE loves to troll the audience somewhere. I do believe they'll troll the audience with Daniel Bryan's music as well, which I think The Miz will come out to as well, which I think will get great heat. So I'm expecting that to also happen in the Royal Rumble match. As for predictions then, let's go for actually in depth then of what I think will happen. I think that Brock and Goldberg will probably eliminate each other in some form, whether Goldberg eliminates Brock and then Brock will come back in and eliminate Goldberg. I think there will perhaps be a Wyatt family standoff in some way, although I don't think Randy Orton will turn on Bray just yet. I do think that they will both turn on Luke Harper once again and eliminate him from the match. Looking at it, I think Braun Strowman will have a strong Royal Rumble, same as Baron Corbin, but I don't think either of them are going to win. Like I say, my money is on Finn Balor if he returns, but if not, then I kind of feel that it's a toss-up between three. I feel it's between Samoa Joe, believe it or not, because the rumour's gone around for him. I do believe that Randy Orton has been rumoured. I believe The Undertaker's been rumoured. And actually as well, Strowman has been rumoured as well. But I'm going to say that I think the best one would be Samoa Joe, because I think someone new should win the Royal Rumble. So that makes me feel as well that maybe Strowman will be the second best option. But I'm going to stick my money on for Samoa Joe for the definites. But I think Finn Balor could be the guy if he returns. Then he would be my pick pick. So it's hard to make one proper pick because I'm not sure the status of Balor, and we won't know until the event itself. But if not, then I think that it'll be a surprise entrant there, because a lot of hype has been made about the guys who are top of the card, that anyone could win it. So I kind of feel that it's going to be someone under that card just a little bit. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But there you go. That's the Royal Rumble prediction video for you there. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell as well, because you can get notifications of each and every video that's uploaded when they come along. Lots of videos been posted during this last couple of days as well, so go and check them out on the channel right now. Like and share the video, and please let me know your comments in the comments section. I'd love to know who you think is going to win the Royal Rumble this year, what you want to see in the event, and who you think with the surprise entrance, because I think that's one of the most fun parts of the Rumble. I mean, I'd love to see Rob Van Dam come back, maybe. That could be quite cool as well. So we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. But that's everything for now. Subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time here on YouTube.com. Take care.